Hello everyone and welcome to session 43. This is a continued lecture of allosteric enzymes. So in the previous lecture we have defined what are allosteric enzyme and what is an allosteric site and what is homotropic regulation and what is heterotropic regulation. So in this lecture we will discuss about how enzyme activity can be regulated by non-covalent modification, covalent modification, irreversible and reversible. So in non-covalent allosteric regulation, allosteric effectors or modulators are generally small chemicals. Allosteric effectors can be positive or improve enzymatic catalysis. Allosteric effectors that are negative, they may reduce the enzymatic catalysis. So here it is a representation of positive modulator and a substrate, and how if the substrate and if the positive regulator binds, there is enhanced enzyme activity, and if the regulator is negative, uh, yeah, that's what we are going to see here. The enzyme becomes more active. And allosteric regulators, the kinetics of allosteric regulators differ from the kinetics. See, the kinetics, they show a hyperbola. In contrast, when we come to the allosteric regulations of enzyme, we come across a sigmoidal curve. The sigmoid curve of a homotropic enzyme, in which the substrate also serves as a positive stimulatory modulator or activator. The resemblance to the oxygen saturation curve of hemoglobin in this figure, uh, the sigmoidal curve is a hybrid curve in which the enzyme is present primarily in the relative inactive T state at low substrate concentration and primarily in the more active R state at high substrate concentration. The curves for the pure T and R states are plotted separately in color. ATKs exhibits a kinetic pattern